So, let's begin. Okay. Unang tanongin ko. Sino dyan nahirapang magsabi ng no? At bakit kayo nahirapang magsabi? Aha. Sis, yes, you? So, may iba-ibang dahilan ng tao kung bakit nahihirapan na mag-reject or mag-turn down ng tao or magsabi ng no. Yeah? For one reason is we sometimes worry that it will jeopardize our relationship with another person, right? Because you see, we have this instinctive need for connection, and we don't want to be disconnected. So this need to connect with people is what sometimes oblige us to not to say no. So when you say no to someone, you fear that this person won't try to connect with you anymore because you already put him down. Well, that is so far what you think. Kung nag-worry kayo na kapag tinurn down nyo ang isang tao o nag-say kayo ng no, i-disconnect niya kayo sa kanyang buhay, well, napakaliit naman ng chance na gano'n. Meaning to say, kadalasan, akala lang natin yan, haka-haka lang or speculation. Because when someone asks for something, that person expects already a yes or no answer from you. So, a simple no can't be the reason of that person disconnecting you in his or her life. Anyway, marami pa namang next time, right? There will always be next time. So kung hindi ka maka-yes ngayon, then some other time, right? Pwede mo siyang pagbigyan. Ngayon, kung dahil sa no na yon, iwanan ka niya, then your bond is not that strong enough para panghinayangan mo. Right? Do you agree with me, guys? Yeah. Hindi mo dapat panghinayangan na masira ang isang relasyon na in the first place, hindi naman ganun ka-strong ang bond dahil nga sa isang no lang ay dinisconnect ka na niya sa buhay niya. So next time that you worry about this thing, kaya ka hindi makapag-no sa isang tao, think about it. Hindi naman siguro dahil sa no ko, ayaw niya na ako. Pwede naman ko siyang pagbigyan sa ibang pagkakataon. Right? Okay? So, what else? Yes, yung sinabi ni Sis kanina, Abigail, na baka masaktan mo, right? You don't want to hurt or disappoint anyone. Kasi nga, yung word na no, the word no stirs up emotions such as guilt and embarrassment. The other person may feel guilty for asking and embarrassed for being rejected, right? And at the same time, you, the person being asked a favor, may feel guilty for not giving in and embarrassed for not being kind to say yes. Yeah. So sometimes afterwards we feel guilty for not saying yes. Anong dapat natin gawin dyan? Paano ka ngayon magkakalakas ng loob na mag-no if this is the case? You don't want to disappoint or hurt anyone. If you already have set priorities, which you cannot anymore compromise, you must not feel guilty for saying no. Kasi may commitment ka na. Lahat naman tayo, we all have commitments. And that person do have commitments at times too, right? So, malamang sa malamang maintindihan ka niya. Nagkataon lang na wrong timing ang paghingi niya ng favor sa'yo. So, what you can do is just politely explain to that person your reasons why you can't say yes this time. Kasi you have to remind yourself na may kanya-kanya rin tayong priorities. And sometimes, narorong timing ang paghingi ng tao sa atin ng favor. Kung kailan tayo very busy, kung kailan tayo may mga deadlines, you know. So, I'm sure if you can explain very well your reasons, maintindihan ka ng tao. So, it's not going to hurt him or you're not going to disappoint the person by doing that. Paano po pag di maintindihan yung reasons mo? Well, you know, dalawang bagay lang naman yan. Hindi mo na-explain ng maayos or ayaw niyang intindihin. Do you agree? You know, kapag nag-reason out ka and you tried your best para maintindihan niya and still the person did not understand, isang bagay lang yun. Ayaw niyang unawain. So, meaning, ayaw niyang tanggapin ang no mo. And I don't think that is your problem anymore. Kasi naging honest ka naman sa kanya. And that's the most important. Kung ano pa ba ang pwedeng dahilan kung bakit mahirap mag-say ng no sa ibang tao, sa yung ibang tao, they believe it's not nice to say. Yeah, because sometimes that is true. Sometimes we believe it's not nice to say no. Kung ganun, anong gagawin? Siguro, think about this. Hindi lang naman sa pag-oo or sa pag-say ng yes palagi napapatunayan ang pagiging nice sa ibang tao. Hindi lang yung just to show na nice ka, oo ka na lang ng oo. And remember that you always have to be nice to yourself too. Alam niyo yun, dahil sa kagustuhan mo na maging mabuti sa ibang tao, sometimes naabuso mo yung sarili mo. Yung, for example, may ni-request sa'yo, kaibigan mo or ang kasamahan mo sa work, at kahit ang dami-dami mo nang ginagawa, sige, tinanggap mo yung hinihingi niyang pabor. Halos hindi ka na matulog. Pagod ka na because you still have to finish your own task, right? So, inaabuso mo na yung sarili mo ng gano'n. And that is not also good. You have to be nice to yourself also. Kasi time will come, wala ka nang maibibigay pa kasi mauubusan ka na. Right? So, para sa sarili mo. So, kailangan balance lang. Now, there are people na yung pag-yes sa kanila, natural lang. You know? It comes naturally to them. So, tanong ko na naman, meron ba sa inyo ditong ganun din? Yeah? Saying yes comes naturally to you to the point of compromising your own job or priorities or even your own happiness. Maraming ganito. You know, you can't believe yourself sometimes because you said yes sa isang tao kahit alam mo na marami kang kailangang gawin at tapusin. Na actually na-occupy na pala ng yung time mo, ng mga ginagawa mo para sa kanya. You weren't able to finish your own or deal with your own commitments, right? Well, wala namang masama dun. Yeah, wala namang masama sa pagsasabi ng yes. Kung talagang you have time, you know, you have the resources, okay lang yun. You know? Kung wala ka namang gagawin, kung hindi naman napakahirap ng hinihinging pabor sa'yo, so why not? Maganda nga yung nakakatulong sa ibang tao, sa kapwa natin. But remember na that there is a difference between being nice and being a pushover. Right? Yes, iba yung nice sa pushover. Yung, alam mo yon, kapag pushover ang isang tao, yung, pumapayag siya na nagte-take advantage sa kanya yung iba. Ayun, ganun yung pushover ng tao. So sana hindi ganun. It's alright to be nice, but may limit din. Kapag alam mo, nagte-take advantage na lang yung tao sa'yo kasi alam niyang mabait ka, then you have to sometimes say no naman din para hindi ka niya abusuhin. Okay? Yes, sabi ni Hannah. Okay. What are the reasons can you think of aside from those I already mentioned? Sa work, okay? Sa work environment, there are people who worry that it will have a negative effect on their image or what we call prospecting. So, especially kung halimbawa, aspiring ka na ma-promote. No? So, kapag ang boss mo, halimbawa, humingi ng pabor sa'yo, you are going to really worry na i-turn down yung request niya. Kasi boss mo siya. And ayaw mo na isipin niya na mahina ka, that you are weak, and that you are not competent. So, kung minsan kahit, yung lubog ka na sa trabaho na ibinigay niya, eto na naman may bagong ibibigay siya or i-request siyang favor sa'yo na kung minsan wala na sa trabaho mo, outside your job requirements na nga. Pagbibigyan mo pa rin siya kasi nga may mga, gusto mo maganda image mo sa kanya or nag-aspire ka na i-promote niya. Or maybe sa sales, kung nasa sales ka, yung mga client, natatakot kang i-turn down nila, i-no ka nila kasi ni-no mo sila. Gosh, ang hirap ng ganun, no? But then, what are you going to do? Kasi ayaw mo na isipin nila na you are not competent, that you are weak. So, think about this. If there are other more jobs to finish, and you know that if you say yes to that person, to your boss, for example, it will make you unable to finish those tasks. Then explain to your boss why you cannot prioritize his request, in case. Being honest about it will make you appear confident in the eyes of your boss. So yun, hindi naman laging negative. Huwag mo palaging isiping negative ang magiging, consequence ng pag-no mo. And that is a positive characteristic na maaring pa nga niyang hangaan sa'yo kasi naging honest ka sa kanya. Yeah, you just, tell him na, boss, ang dami niyo pong pinapatapos sa akin ng project. Ito po. Gusto ko kasi magawa to ng tama, pulido, I don't want to make mistakes. So, gusto ko mag-focus dito and gusto ko maabot yung deadline ko. So, siguro boss, after ganun, parang ganun. Yeah, that's one way to say no. Just explain your side. Politely. Yeah. Huwag aangal. Huwag magko-complain. Yung huwag mag-explain in a way na nagko-complain ka. Yeah. Okay? Another reason, ano pa? You want to return the favor. Kapag nagawan ka ng pabor, lalo na sa ating mga Pilipino, nakagawian na natin itong ganitong pag-ugali na ibalik yung pabor sa taong nagbigay sa atin. Right? Ito tinatawag natin na law of reciprocity. Yes. Yan. Oo. Ayaw natin masabihan ng walang utang na loob. Yan, ng mga Pinoy. Diba? So, paano ngayon yun kung kailangan mong mag-no? Kung ayaw mo yung pinagagawa sa'yo, walang masama na mag-return ng favor. Maganda nga yan actually. Mag-return ng favor. Wala rin namang masama na mag-say naman. Pero, pwede ka namang magbalik ng pabor sa ibang paraan. You know? Kung halimbawa, hindi naman kailangan kung ano yung gawa niyang pabor sa'yo, yun din ang gagawin mo sa kanya. There are other ways you can return the favor. And then, explain na, some other time, babawi ako sa'yo. Okay? But not this time lang. Then explain your reason why. Because, ibig sabihin nun, you still are willing to return the favor. Hindi mo nakakalimutan yung ginawa niya para sa'yo. Kaya lang, marami ka pa naman sigurong magiging pagkakataon para i-return yung favor na yan. In some other form, maybe. Saying no once does not mean no forever. Yeah? Pwede mo siyang tulungan sa ibang pagkakataon. Okay. Another reason, there are people who feel intimidated. Na-intimidate sa ibang tao. Dun sa taong nag-ask ng favor. When you feel that person is superior to you. Kuminsan may mga taong hindi makatanggi dahil he or she feels inferior of that person asking for something. Kaya, ito, hindi maganda. This one, hindi maganda. Hindi magandang reason. Yeah? Kung bakit ka hindi makapag-no kasi you feel inferior dun sa person. Una, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, if you are in this situation, hiyang-hiya ka sa kanyang tumanggi. Not because may favor siyang binigay sa'yo dati, not because of that, but nahihiya ka na kasi feeling mo, mataas na tao siya. So, ang tanongin mo ang sarili mo, what do you owe this person? Ano yung utang mo sa kanya? May utang ba akong sa tao? Pinagkakautangan ko ba siya ng loob? O ano ba ang gagawin niya sa akin if mag-no ako sa kanya? Is she going to hurt me or is he going to hurt me? Yan. Gagawan ba niya ako ng bagay na hindi ko magugustuhan kung mag-no ako? Yan. May karapatan ba siyang magalit sa akin kung tanggihan ko siya? And last but not the least, ask yourself, what makes me a lesser human being para hindi ko siya matanggihan? Yeah? Because you should not feel inferior. It's not a good feeling to feel inferior. Kahit sa boss nyo, yes, boss nyo siya. Pero you have the right to say no. Hindi ko boss mo siya. Yes ka na lang ng yes. Kasi feeling mo, he's your superior and you're his inferior. Subordinate ka lang. Kung necessary na mag-no, then say no. And like I said earlier, just explain politely your reason why you can't grant his request. Opo. So, paano po ba maiwasan yun? Well, you have to build self-confidence. You have to always remember na hindi ko mo nandun ka at nandito ako, hindi tayo pantay. As a human being, we're just equal. For example, sa mga taong pinanganak na mahirap, nagkataon na mahirap siya. But that doesn't make him a lesser person. Of course, you have to have faith in yourself. Na meron ka rin namang sariling kakayahan. May kanya-kanya tayong talent. May kanya-kanya tayong skills. May kanya-kanya tayong specialization. Halimbawa, ang driver ng truck. So, yung iba nilalang lang, driver ka lang ng truck. Okay? Pero kaya mo bang mag-drive ng truck? Ang tanong. In the eyes of God, pantay-pantay lang tayo. At kung magaling ka dyan, magaling ako dito. Yeah? Kung ikaw ay doktor, ako naman konduktor. Di ba? So, kaya mong gumamot, hindi ko yan kayang gumamot. Pero kaya ko na magsilbi sa bus. Para sa mga tao na keep them safe. Yan. Halimbawa, kung ako ay conductor, yung mga passengers ko, kaya ko sila na i-keep na safe and secure sa aking bus. Right? So, yun, you have to have faith in your own ability, your own talent that which God gave you. Okay? So siguro lang, improve yourself more para lalo mong ma-boost ang iyong self-esteem. Okay? Kasi we feel inferior, minsan kasalanan din natin kasi nga we don't improve ourselves. Tamad tayo kung minsan or irresponsible sa sarili natin. So, if you want to not feel inferior sa iba, then do your best. Kapag naman, kahit naman ano yung ginagawa mo, basta't ginagawa mo ang makakaya mo, ginagawa mo ang lahat, yung best mo, then that is already something.